Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome to episode 1 of Football Focus. Actually, welcome back since we had to restart the episode. But getting straight to the point. First things first. On first topic is Giants win. Gotta love the win. Finally came through, and it was able to happen because we came together as a team, which is this lull that we've had, these two losses on the first two games, and then this one now is not necessarily unexpected. Reason being is because you've got not a lot of new pieces in the puzzle, and it's a team sport. You can't just plug people in all the time right away and expect them to gel together and have cohesiveness. So that's something that you got to build over time. Offensive line played a lot better than in the past. Of course, that change on the right side of the line, I feel like has a lot to do with it. Yes, the new guy. Sorry, I can't remember his name right now for the life of me. He still got some work to do, but of course he was going up against J.J. Watt, and he did pretty well most of the game. Playmakers were able to get open. Barkley, Odell, Shep, Ingram, Ellison, all did wonderful. Eli played much better. He was a lot more calm in the pocket than he was the past 2 weeks. He made a lot of the throws that he should have made. I feel like he may have missed one or two potential touchdowns, but that's besides the point because we still got the win, and had a good game. But my biggest takeaway, or rather, biggest subject matter, is Barkley right now, because he's our number one draft pick, and because of all the naysaying up into the draft and even through the draft after we picked him, there were a lot of people that were like dumbfounded and flabbergasted at the fact that we didn't take Darnold in the spot that we were in. And I felt from the very end of the season last year that Barkley had to be our pick. Reason being is because, first off, your first round draft pick, you need them to play that year. You're picking them that high, that early, because you expect them to give you some return in your investment. And to draft a quarterback that high, you are saying not only that this is our future, but our future has to start now. If you look at all the rookie quarterbacks now, the only one who is not starting is Jackson, I believe. Because now you do have, yes, that's right. You've got 4 out of the 5 that starting from this week forward will be starting quarterbacks. And that's because each of those 4 teams who now have their starting rookie quarterbacks needed that rookie quarterback. The only team who, a lot like the Ravens, may not have necessarily needed their quarterback to start was the Browns, who they now have starting. And they drafted their quarterback number 1 overall, Baker Mayfield, who I felt from the very beginning and throughout the entire draft process that he was one of the best talents, quarterback talents, available. I firmly believe that Mayfield and Jackson are going to be the best quarterbacks from this class, hands down, period. Because if you look at the film and you don't pay so much attention to the numbers, you will see not only, yes, they can make the passes, yes, they got great playmaking ability, but their poise under pressure and their ability to deal with adversity. Mayfield, he is already historical. Mayfield walked on to 2 college programs and won the starting job at both college programs. Not only that, but he also won the Heisman. He's the only Heisman winner to walk on to his college program or programs. And where they sit, where the Browns are sitting right now, isn't a surprise to me, because they did all the groundwork these past 2 years to build their team to the point where getting a good quarterback actually meant something. In previous years, we all know how many quarterbacks the Browns have had starting in the past, I don't know, 10, 12 years, whatever. And it's not to say that each of those quarterbacks were horrible. Some of the quarterbacks that they had in that position were okay and some pretty good. But because the team as a whole never had a good nucleus, never had enough good skill position players, excuse me, to be a team, it never worked. Like even the year that they drafted Whedon and Richardson, like you think, okay, quarterback and running back, everything's gonna run together good. That was terrible. We all saw it. We all witnessed it. And all Cleveland fans, I feel for y'all. But y'all got a lot to look forward to right now with what you got going on with Mayfield and the Browns as a team, as a whole organization. They're starting to click and gel together. So your bad days may soon be behind you. Again, speaking on the other quarterbacks, other rookie quarterbacks, I feel like Mayfield and Jackson at the top of their class, Allen right behind them, and I really feel like Darnold and Rosen are in the bottom of that class. I could be wrong. I've got to go back and watch film on those two, but from what I've seen from Mayfield and Jackson with the film, hands down, no question. Last couple pieces, and let us all get back to the game. So today, I think again, Clay Matthews was penalized for roughing the passer. Ridiculous. The rules that are now in place in the NFL are in actuality less about protecting the players and more about protecting the NFL's assets. Because you cannot penalize natural motion. The Green Bay Packers were playing the Skins today. Clay Matthews got a sack on, or it should have been a sack on Alex Smith. He had the ball in his hand. He tackled him. They fell to the ground. That's called gravity. So I don't know how you're supposed to stop midair. Like unless you expect defenders to learn how to hover midair when they're coming after a quarterback, you're insane. And the same thing with the lowering the crown of your helmet rule. It makes no sense. If you walk into anything, like if you are walking forward and you see a tree branch, like that you didn't notice, let's say you're texting on your phone and you look up, you see a tree branch. When you lower your body, your head goes with it. Unless you've learned a way to become a transformer and let your head roll to the back so it stays up while your shoulders drop, then I don't know what you expect. So that's all I got for you all right now today with episode 1. Any questions, any comments that you have, shoot them to me. DM me, comment down below, talk on one of my pictures, or you probably see me on a daily basis, so just come talk to me. I will be back with episode 2 Tuesday after the Monday Night Football game, and I will see you then. Giants pride, love the win. Congratulations to all the teams that won. All of the NFC East, congratulations. Eagles on your win. Redskins on your win. And Dallas on your loss. Peace and love to all of one. Giants pride, I love you. I'm out.